It begins with a book that was never meant to be opened, a book so feared that even speaking its name was considered dangerous. Shams al-Maarif. For centuries, it has been surrounded by silence, locked away in forgotten libraries, buried in private collections, and mentioned only in whispers. Some say it contains the deepest secrets of the unseen world. Others believe it holds formulas and rituals capable of bending reality. But everyone agrees on one thing. Those who read it do not remain the same. The origins of the book are as mysterious as its contents. It is said that the author isolated himself for years, avoiding daylight and human voices. When he finally emerged, he carried with him a manuscript filled with symbols that defied logic. Some believed he had gone mad. Others suspected he had made contact with something not human. Something that taught him knowledge no mortal mind should carry. The author refused to explain how he wrote it. He only said, "I was shown." Over time, stories began to spread. Ordinary people who accidentally touched the book claimed they felt an invisible hand pulling at their thoughts. Scholars who tried to translate it reported hearing faint whispers at night, repeating the same lines they had read earlier. A traveler once said he saw the text rearranging itself as he turned the pages, as if the book were alive, adapting, choosing what to reveal and what to hide. The book does not open fully for everyone. For most, it remains a chaotic collection of diagrams and coded instructions. But for a select few, the words glow faintly, the shapes shift, and the book seems to respond to their presence. Those chosen readers describe the same haunting sensation, the feeling that someone else is reading along with them, breathing behind their shoulder, watching their every reaction. There was a young historian who believed the stories were exaggerated. He wanted to debunk the myths and prove the book harmless. On the night he began reading, he wrote in his journal that he felt a strange pressure in the room, as if the air had thickened. On the second night, he wrote that his dreams were filled with dark corridors and unfamiliar voices calling his name. On the third night, his journal ended abruptly. He was found wandering outside his home at dawn, barefoot, murmuring phrases in a language nobody recognized. He never recovered his memory. Another incident involved a collector who acquired a rare copy from an old auction. His friend said he became obsessed, spending hours locked in his study. One night, the neighbors heard violent knocking and glass shattering. When authorities entered the house, every mirror was cracked, every window shattered from the inside, and the collector sat in the middle of the room, staring at the book with a terrified smile. "It answered me," he whispered, "and now it won't stop." Even more disturbing is the story of a group of students who attempted to perform one of the book's rituals. They drew the circles, arranged the symbols, and repeated the phrases exactly as written. At first, nothing happened, then the lights flickered. The room temperature dropped instantly. One of them later said he saw a shadow forming in the corner of the room. Not like a person, but something twisted, stretching, crawling upward. Before they could stop the ritual, the candles blew out, and a loud ringing filled their ears. After that night, none of them ever spoke about what they saw, but every single one of them dropped out of school within months. Some people argue that these stories are psychological, that the book's complex symbols overwhelm the mind, causing hallucinations and paranoia. But others insist the danger is real. They say the book does not simply describe the unseen world, it connects to it. The symbols are not instructions, they are invitations, and every invitation requires a response. Even today, curious readers search for it, hoping to uncover forbidden truths. But they forget one simple fact. Shams al-Maarif does not reveal knowledge freely. It demands something in return. Attention, fear, energy, perhaps even a part of the reader's mind. Those who open its pages believe they are studying the book. But slowly, quietly, the book begins studying them. Maybe that is why so many warn against touching it. Not because it contains evil, but because it contains something unknown, something alive, something that awakens when called. If you ever find a copy, remember this. The book does not care if you believe in the unseen or not. It only needs you to read the first page, and once you do, it begins to read you back.